welcome to Let's Talk Books Unscripted.
This is a series we're doing, husband and wife who love to read. We're talking about books and life. This is unscripted, unedited, so what you see and what you hear, that's what you get.
This is actually our take two also. We're doing a redo.
What are we drinking tonight?
We are having a gin and tonic.
What's in a gin and tonic?
Well, you know, it's super simple because it is just gin and tonic. But you pick your favorite gin, whatever that might be, tonic, and then
get the good tonic.
Put whatever citrus you want in there. We like to do lemon and lime, so whatever floats your boat. Maybe you want only one or the other. If you want it to be non-alcoholic, just tonic is really yummy too. Do that with your citrus and you're good to go. So that's a really refreshing option as well. And we like to have them in wine glasses just because it creates a more aromatic experience.
And gin is a very aromatic spirit. So I saw this, that's how they do it in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I love it. I've broken about 4 wine glasses doing this, but a risk you take.
So we can't break these ones.
So we're talking about 3 books again. It's going to kind of be the trend, 3 books, maybe one we've both read, and then we're going to each talk about one of the books we're currently reading. Because we generally read 3, 4, 5.
At a time.
At a time.
Taking turns with them, but they're all going at the same time.
What's first?
Yeah. The first one we want to talk about is Home is Where the Bodies Are by Jeneva Rose. We showed the ARC version of this last time, but here is it in all its glory. It's so beautiful.
Is that one signed?
This one was personalized to Corey. I got a couple books signed as well, but this was when we went over the weekend to meet her, so she did personalize this one. I have another one coming, like with a really cool sleeve on it and everything from Barnes & Noble. So a bunch of places put out all these special editions.
We have 4 copies of it. You're hearing that correctly. Maybe 5.
Yeah, we'll see. Didn't hear it from me. I don't know. I don't want to get you in trouble if you have somebody in your life who's not supportive of your book obsession. But there is another edition at Walmart. Don't know if there will be any more copies if I go tomorrow and check. I'm kind of thinking if there are still some, then I guess it was meant to be. If not, that's that. But that one has like sprayed edges. So if you're a fan of sprayed edges on the book, I think it's pretty cool. So they're red sprayed edges, and then there's like a bloody handprint on the binding.
That's amazing.
And I'm trying to think if there's anything else different about it than the other editions, but I'm always like, come on, stop with all the editions, because then I have to have them all. But yeah, so super exciting as this one did publish today. So yeah, go out and get yourself a copy, multiple copies, whatever, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, you can talk a little bit about our experience over the weekend.
Yeah, we met her in Kenosha. We're from Wisconsin, and she's also from Wisconsin. And this book takes place in Wisconsin. So we drove about 2 hours south of us to meet her and her husband at a high school in Kenosha. And there was a lot of people there. We waited in line probably an hour and a half, but it was a fun experience, and she's so sweet. We got a picture with her and her husband.
Yeah.
And she signed, I think, 5 books for us.
Between the 2 of us,
We brought a stack. We bought one. It was just really fun. She's really down to earth person.
Yeah.
Really fun experience.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. I mean, yeah, we drove a ways and then stood in line for a long time. We didn't get there on time, which is a bummer. So we missed the panel discussion. It was her and a few other authors. I had a prior commitment that morning, so yeah, we knew we were going to be late. But again, super worth it. To get to meet her, and then we checked out the local bookstore that put on the event. Really charming place,
really
and of
nice.
course we left with a couple books. So had to support them on Indie Bookstore Day. So it's just a really fun venture, and look forward to getting to go to a future event from her where I can make it to the whole thing.
Hopefully soon, yes.
So yeah, good time, and we don't want to this is why we did a second take, because I feel like I spoiled a little bit about this book.
Spoiler free here.
So I think we just kind of want to say how much we love it. I don't really want to get into the nitty gritty of it too much, or the synopsis, but let's just say they watch a home video, which is why this book looks like a VHS tape, which is so nice. Cool. That reveals something that they didn't know about. And this is the people I'm talking about are the three siblings.
Three siblings, yes.
So yeah, it's told from multiple perspectives. If you like that, I don't think it's hard to follow by any means. At each chapter, it says the name of the character and who's telling that part of the story. But yeah, it's got some like sibling drama mixed
it's kind of a family thriller.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Loved it.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, people refer to Jeneva as the queen of twists. And I gotta say, like, throughout this whole book, I had no idea. I usually can come up with some sort of a theory, but I had no idea till it happened. Who did it? I mean, that's why it was such a well-written book, and it was so good. And
yeah, she keeps you guessing for sure. And that's how it is with all the books I've read by her so far. So, yeah.
Definitely get a copy or 4. Yeah. Trust me. You won't
be disappointed.
No.
So, way to go, Jeneva. We love
where the bodies are.
Yep. And now we'll move on to what we're both currently reading, or at least one of the books that we're both reading.
So I am reading The Kindred Spirit Supper Club by Amy Reichert. This is one of her books. I just got another one. She's got quite a few books out. But this book also takes place in Wisconsin, which is what I like about it. In Wisconsin Dells. If you know what a supper club is, you're probably from the Midwest. If you know, you know. But this is a rom-com. You're going to notice a theme with me. I love rom-coms. I'm a very romantic man. What can I say? I love rom-com movies, and I apparently love a rom-com book. So I'll probably talk about a lot of rom-coms. But this one's got kind of a spooky, ghostly element to it. Hence the spirits in the name. It's not just about liquor. But I wasn't sure about it at first, but I think the ghosts almost just become characters of the book. There's not a lot of characters in this book, but they just become characters, and you think of them as characters, even though they actually are ghosts. This is a fake dating book. We all know how those end up, but I'm halfway through. I like it a lot. A lot of the themes are starting to come together right now, so I think there's going to be some tie-ins to the ghosts and the real life that I'm really going to like towards the end of the book. So we'll let you know next week what I think about it. I plan to finish it.
Yeah, if you have heard of Ashley Poston before, she writes The Dead Romantics. She has The 7-Year Slip. I'm trying to think of some other ones by her, but those are the two that are coming to mind. The Dead Romantics, I think, would be similar to that because it has like that, magical realism element with ghosts involved. So I really enjoyed that one. I think he should read that one, and I will definitely read that one eventually. But yeah, I think that would be like a good comparison if you have heard of that book and read it. But then the one I'm reading right now is called Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. She's another author I would definitely check out. I have a few other books by her, but this just happens to be the first one that I'm reading by her. And again, I'm obsessed with this cover as well, just like I was with the Jeneva book. It's so pretty, it like screams spring and everything. And yeah, you can't go wrong with pink. And then the what it looks like without this slipcover too is really fun. It's got like an orange and pink vibe going on. This is from Aardvark, that book club that I talked about last time. So I do still have a promo code going with them through the end of June. So you can sign up for just $4. It does have to be one of their main picks. So like tomorrow they're dropping 6 new books. So that's really exciting. And then that one would be $4 and you could pick an add-on. So if they still have this one available, I don't know that for sure. So don't take my word on it, but you could look. You can add at least 2 more books onto the main pick. So you can fill your box at 3 books max. I don't do that every month, but sometimes their choices are just stellar. And I need 3. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But it's looking like their choices are going to be really awesome. We
will link that code in the description of the video.
Yeah. So it's just a love for life and literacy, and you can use that through the end of June. I'm hoping that I can continue with them and get future codes. But yeah, a few people I know so far have signed up and have been really happy with their choices. But yeah, if you were to sign up before tomorrow, you would get like their April choices. So you don't have, well, I think we're putting this on tomorrow, so I don't know. But in any case, on the 1st of each month is when they drop the books. So And they're very consistent with that. They don't do it like early or anything. But yeah, loving practice makes perfect. It's very cute. It's another
Unscripted. What are you gonna do? My plant just fell over.
But we're pretty much done here.
Beautiful.
But this is another like fake dating type thing. It's this girl who's like very not confident in herself, and this guy swoops in. He knows her sister, I think it is. I'm not super far into it yet, and I'm trying to kind of get all of the characters in my head solidified. And they do some like character crossover from like a different book that you maybe should read before this one. You don't have to. So that's where I'm like, I think it's a sister who kind of hooks him up with her to like help her feel more confident and be able to hopefully get a boyfriend and be able to stick with him. But of course, just like similar to his book, you can kind of see that, oh, it might not be so much practice anymore, where he's not helping her find someone else. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. It's very cute, very cheesy rom-com.
We love those.
So I think that's it. So we got to clean up a plant mess now.
Yeah, that's the second time it fell over. So comment below what you're reading, what you might be reading, or comment what you want us to talk about in our next episode. Yeah. You got to check out my new shirt too. Look at that. Our dog's laying right over there. He looks just like this. If he had glasses on and was like on a book thing. But
yeah. Our son also thought maybe it looked like me. And I was like, I look like a dog?
I guess you're blonde with
glasses.
blonde,
and I have glasses, and
you usually are hovering over books.
So I mean, I guess that makes sense.
But thank you for watching.
Yep.
It was a hot mess,
See
but
you next time.
that's how we do.